What is going on with all this boasting that the U.S. women's soccer team has been doing here lately after the men's soccer team was knocked out of the World Cup? So the U.S. national team has won 4 World Cups: 1991, 99, 2015, and 2019. Well, this is an impressive haul and a testament to early pioneering, not necessarily superior talent to the rest of the world. So why are these women in social media trying to portray themselves as the representative of American soccer? So let's take a look at a couple things and hopefully you guys will understand what we're talking about. So number one, the U.S. does not necessarily have talent when it comes to soccer. What the U.S. had before the rest of the world, especially in women's soccer, is the pioneering in infrastructure. And what do we mean by that? This, simple. This is what we mean. In the U.S. invested early and heavily into the structured girls soccer. There are youth travel soccer clubs. They have high school programs, especially college scholarship fueled by Title IX. While much of the rest of the world treated women's soccer as an afterthought in the 80s all the way up to the 2000s, American girls were practicing year-round in competitive environments from childhood, which other countries just simply did not have this comparable pipelines embedded into the schools and the club system. The U.S. didn't just have better players. They had a massive head start in organizing and development. Number two, the world has caught up. Nations like Germany, Spain, England, Japan, and others poured resources into women's academies, professional leagues, and other youth systems. The gap has now narrowed dramatically. The U.S. women's soccer team is no longer untouchable as it used to. The exit of struggles at the round of 16s in the 2023 World Cup reflects this. Other countries have now produced technically skilled and tactically sharper players. The pioneering advantages that the U.S. had in women's soccer has now been eroded. So the pioneers' advantage has eroded as global investment matches or exceeds the U.S. efforts in the key areas. Number three, athleticism and speed are leveling the field. The U.S. long benefited from superior athletic pipelines like speed, power, and conditioning from broader sport culture that the rest of the world does not have. But as the rest of the world professionalizes and emphasizes those same attributes plus technical refinement, the U.S. advantage in women's soccer is diminished. We're now seeing more parity. Games are tighter, upsets are more common, and the U.S. is falling back into the pack rather than dominating. Continued global growth suggests this trend will continue, and the U.S. may soon be challenged or eclipsed by multiple powerhouses. Number four, the context on dominance. In a 2017 scrimmage, the U.S. women's soccer team lost 5-2 to the FC Dallas U15 boys academy team. Similar results have happened with other top women's teams against teenage boys sides. This isn't an insult, it's biology and development at work. Young elite male players are often outpace senior women in raw season strength. It highlights that women's soccer operates in its own merit curve, not in direct comparison to men. So we really don't understand why all of these flooding the internet. Why are all these folks flooding social media? Fans of women's soccer need to stop this, and they need to stop this right now. So reminding everyone of those 4 titles is like the NFL boasting about beating the rest of the world at American football. Of course we will win. It's our game. We'll take it to have exclusive infrastructure.